From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Top of the Bleachers. It is Monday, August the 11th. And I didn't notice how dark you were until just now. But yeah, we're here. We live. We got some NBA Hall of Fame stuff to talk about.
That's some racist crap you just threw out there off the beginning.
Some NFL preseason stuff. We look at some College Gameday Schedule. See how biased they are for what games they go to. I'm just saying.
Is that better?
And then that's a little bit better, yeah. And then I don't know. I got some other stuff to talk about too. But what's up, man? Happy Monday.
First of all, we want to know. We got a poll going. Are you a House of Pancakes guy or are you a Waffle House guy? Now, Big and I think, as you can see, we will not turn down either one. Okay. But I myself am a Waffle House guy. That has a lot to do with my dad. When we went on trips and stuff, that was his favorite place to stop and eat. And so I'm a Waffle House guy. But I'm not opposed to House of Pancakes. Like the one we have here in Conway does not have very good service.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever been to a House of Pancakes.
You've never been to an IHOP?
What's it? I've been to an IHOP, yeah.
International House of Pancakes.
Okay, we'll call it IHOP then. Don't call it Pancake House or whatever you called it.
House of Pancakes.
You call it by its name, bro.
That's what its name is.
That's what the letters stand for. I know that, but I mean, I don't know what you're talking about when you're like, oh yeah, the Pancake House down there downtown. Which one? You know what I mean?
You got more than one pancake place?
I'm sure, yeah. There's like you could get pancakes all different kinds of places.
There's only one House of Pancakes. I just assumed everybody knew what I was talking about when I say House of Pancakes.
No, I thought that was House of Pancakes, some brand of Waffle House, generic.
No,
something.
It's international.
I know what IHOP is. That's International House of Pancakes, bro. Get it right. This ain't just a House of Pancakes. I don't know where you from. Who are you? I mean, what's going on right now?
You think there's like a national House of Pancakes? There's only one House of Pancakes. There's not a state House of Pancakes.
I bet there is.
One House of Pancakes. It was the International House of Pancakes.
I know, and it's called IHOP.
I can't help it that you were educated in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
No, we used to go to this place called I don't even remember now. It's like Chester's or something like that. It is best pancakes in town.
I went with you.
Kind of the fried egg or something. They got that.
I went down to your daughter took me to a place in Joplin that did a really good breakfast, but I don't remember what the name of it was.
There's the Big Biscuit or something like that here.
No, this was like it had something to do with an egg.
And Jimmy's Egg.
Jimmy's Egg?
Mm.
That might have been it.
No, Jimmy's Egg. What was the other one I just said?
The Big Biscuit.
The Big Biscuit. They are not lying about their biscuits being big, all right? They were big old biscuits. It's good, though.
Why were you giggling?
Why was I giggling?
Yeah, when you were thinking about Big Biscuits.
I don't know. When you say it like that, it may sound dirty. Why are you giggling when you're talking about Big Biscuits?
Because you're laughing for some reason when I say Big Biscuits. I don't know why you're laughing.
Big Biscuits supposed to mean when you say it like that? I don't know. Anyway, happy Monday.
B-A-B.
You feel better? You called me a while ago. You just kind of down on yourself. You feel better now? You redeem yourself?
I'm not a very good friend, and I'm going a little bit senile. But I'm all right. I'm okay, man.
Okay.
I end
All
up
right,
doing
well,
things twice because I don't remember doing it the first time.
I know.
I got off the interstate at the wrong exit and drove for a little bit before I realized I was at the wrong exit. It just, it's just, I was really out of it this morning, apparently. I have not been sleeping well. That might have something to do with it. So,
Oh, man. Well, be careful out there. Jeez.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
Okay. Well, you didn't fall out of your car and bump your head or something
Not that I remember.
like that NASCAR driver, did you?
No, but man, that's so embarrassing. How
I know.
embarrassing and painful. Oh my
Dude,
gosh, man.
I know.
Like,
I've done that same thing. I did it out of the back of 18 wheeler one time with my dad when I was a little kid.
no,
It looked painful.
it looked real painful. And I mean, I've taken some shots to the head before, but I don't think I've fallen from 5 feet straight onto my head. That onto asphalt. Like
It hurts.
they need to start they need to start keeping their helmet on until they're actually on the ground, you know?
I've taken 2 falls like that actually. One time I was jumping out of a boat and it had the guardrail handle all the way around the edge there. Went to jump out, hung a toe,
Oh man.
down I went. I actually landed in gravel that time, so it wasn't as bad. Then I went with my dad one time when I was about 12. I thought it'd be cool to wear his boots and jump up in the back of the trailer, which were like too big for me.
Sure.
And hung a toe coming out the side door, right out onto the pavement at the mall. He was delivering at this big mall. There was all these people walking around, and I freaking face planted right out there on the pavement. Bro.
Did you bleed?
That hurts. Okay. That hurts. Anyway, yeah, NASCAR driver, I can't say his last name. Connor Zilch. Had to be taken off by a stretcher, bro. Like he knocked himself out.
Dude, it was nasty. I'm telling you. Like he's
know.
standing. Well, just imagine like standing on the windowsill of your car. All right. And then diving head first. No hands. Okay. You don't get any hands up to protect yourself. Diving head first into the asphalt from that high up off the ground. I mean, and those NASCARs sit low. I mean, but still, that's a long way to fall, man. You're lucky he don't have no, dame damage.
Train damage. Is that what you said?
Dame damage.
Oh my gosh. That's good. Yeah, anyway, he fell after he won the race too.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. How embarrassing. It's one thing like if you're like come in 5th and you're back at the garage and you accidentally trip getting out of your car, hit yourself. Maybe 1-2 people see it. But you're on winner's circle. Like they're about to hand you some champagne to shake up and all that.
He's probably concussed too. He doesn't remember anything from till like 2 days ago. He probably don't even remember the race or nothing.
I can't imagine. I don't know this for a fact, but I would imagine that concussion protocol is probably very important to NASCAR. I mean, you're putting guys behind very heavy automobiles going at a fast rate. You kind of want them to be able to, have all their motor skills and everything. So I imagine he'll have to go. He may not even get to race in the next race, whenever that is, because of concussion protocol and everything.
He just got his 6th win of the season.
I know it, man. He's doing good. They're going to have to start. I would make a joke. The next time I won, man, I'd crawl out of the car like head first to the ground, crawl out on my hands and knees, have them cut the door open so I could just get out like a regular human being.
Yeah, I'd slither out there.
That Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, that Dukes of Hazzard crap is fun when you're a kid, but I couldn't imagine my fat butt trying to get in and out of a car now with the doors welded shut.
Bro, if I slid across the hood be doing it, and I'd be screwed. You know what I mean?
They don't make hoods like they used to.
I'd jump up on the hood and go crunch and just be like,
you weren't You weren't denting the hood of a 75 Thunderbird, man. You could roll Fat Albert across that thing. It wouldn't dent.
Probably. Well, anyway, hope it gets better. I haven't seen any news, but I hope it gets better.
Yeah, shout out real quick to Orange Ham. He he had a birthday today. I won't say how old he is, but he's older than 48, but he's younger than 50. Okay? But I won't say how old he is.
Okay, way to keep a secret. Oh my gosh. Well, that's crazy. Okay. Well, happy birthday out there, Jam.
Yeah.
I still got a while to mine. Have you heard of a thing called a half birthday? Have you heard of this?
I think they're stupid.
Have you heard of this?
No. Orange Ham and I had this conversation today, as a matter of fact. You actually only have one birthday. Okay? You got one birthday. You were born one time. All right? You were born once. You die once. You only celebrate your death once. Why do you celebrate your birthday every year? That seems stupid.
Well, your death is final. There ain't no more having none of those.
But your birth was pretty final. I mean, you can't get back in there. I mean,
some people do celebrate death days. They have like a little thing for whoever it was they lost. Probably.
Well, I find that disturbing.
I mean, well, it depends. If it's your kid or something.
I understand. You do have to mourn, but at some point you have to, move on.
Yeah. Well, birthday. Okay, no, that's not what I meant. I meant like, when you're a baby, it's like, oh, she's 6 months old. Now she's 18 months old. You know what I mean? Well, now the thing is, these days, I've heard, I don't know if this is a thing, because this is the first I heard it was today.
Okay.
The people are actually celebrating their half birthday. So like we were, say you were born in January, January the 5th, say was your birthday.
Okay.
Well, June the 6th, you would celebrate your birthday. You would celebrate your half birthday. You'd have a big thing for your birthday, just like it's your birthday, but it's your half birthday. Think about that.
You've got too many reasons to celebrate. That's what I'd say.
It's positive thinking, right?
I mean, I would have loved it as a kid because I did have a birthday in January and I never got to have like a summertime pool party.
Yeah,
or, anything like that. But I think it's just a way for people to, go out and get drunk with their friends for some reason. They need a reason to go out and party, so they made one up.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird too, but
you were talking about, people being 6 months old and all that stuff. I've noticed like moms will count in days, up to a certain point. And sometimes like they'll go a long ways with their days. Like, oh, he's, 85 days old or whatever. It's like, come on now.
You got to round up to the month when you get past.
It makes me want to figure mine out and then every day be like, oh,
You can figure it out.
I could, but that would just depress me even more.
No, let me figure this out for you right quick.
I'd rather not.
365 days. You're 17,885 days old on your last birthday.
So I'm even older than that.
Yeah, you pushing that 18,000. You're like the leading scorer, bro. You got 18,000 career points.
18,000. So that means if you live to be 100, that's only 36,000 days, man.
100?
Well, yeah, close to 36,000 days, somewhere around there.
3650, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, man. You figure it'd be more than that.
That's not very many days, is it?
That's not very many days.
Hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
It can't be right.
That's not right.
365.
365 times how many years?
100.
100. I think I did 10. 10 years. My bad. 36,500.
That's what we
I
just
started
did.
to say. I was like, dang, that's only like 5 years. What the heck? That's a short life. Still, 36,000 days, not that many.
36,500, man. That. Listen, people, tell the ones that you love them. Don't hold grudges. Let bygones be bygones. Because you only got 36,500.
That's if you live to 100.
That's if you live to 100, and most of us ain't making it that far. Okay,
no. Let's do more realistic. Let's
say 75.
75. That's only 27,375.
I'm telling you, man, take stock in your life.
Oh,
Babe Ruth did. Babe Ruth took stock in his life.
Yeah. You can knock years off for smoking. You can knock years off for any other extracurricular activities you've done in your life.
I'm trying to transition, and you're going back.
Geez, by the time we get done here, I'll be down to about 20,000 days. And I've already lived to 18,000. What? I got like about 3 months to live.
I got to end the show early. I got stuff I got to do, man.
I know. That's not good. Well, anyway, I'll tell you who is good, man.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth and Shohei and Tony are freaking good. I'm glad you brought up Babe Ruth. I found this stats on him and Shohei and compared them.
Oh yeah, we didn't show the clip.
It's ridiculous.
The guy falling.
I didn't think you wanted to.
Well, I can kind of turn my head while but I mean,
if you don't want to see it, we don't have to look at it. Excuse me. Man, my voice is getting worse.
Still battling that chest thing, huh?
I'm losing my voice or something. I don't know.
And we didn't put out any shorts this week because we went back and was listening to him. Big did not like the way he sounded.
I sound like a grizzly bear. I sound like one right now. Friday was worse, though. I will say that. It was pretty bad.
Well, whatever it is, man, it's going around because Lacey had it and some people at work have had it, and it's all upper respiratory stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to say some kind of new COVID. I don't know.
It can't be COVID.
Well, they got some other new strain. Anyway, Babe Ruth and Shohei, man. 160 games, say. That's what they looked at this year.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth had 674 home runs.
Yeah.
Ohtani has 674. Or no, wait. 160 home runs in 674 games.
Yeah, Babe Ruth had 159.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pitching, they both had, still both really good records. Babe was 35-18 in 455 innings, and Ohtani's 35-19 in 455 innings.
Ohtani got in an extra game in that 455.
So Ohtani is freaking Babe Ruth, bro.
Right now he's matching some of the numbers. Can you name another person out of a sport like Babe Ruth that from the 1940s, 1950s is still holding so many records and so much aura? There's nobody in football.
He's even before that. He was like
20, yeah. And he's still on top.
Yeah. Can you imagine watching this guy back then?
No.
These other guys are like, pink, oh, good hit, Bob. Babe's like, boom, and knocks it out of the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then comes out and pitches, and you've seen the clips of him, and you've seen how he's portrayed. It's not like he was in shape. It was like me and you walking out there and whacking the ball. You know what I mean?
I know. I wrote a paper on him one time, and man, he was a wild man. Smoking cigars and chasing women and drinking and all that stuff, but everybody loved him. Everybody loved him and loved being around him. It's crazy.
He was celebrity, before there was really celebrity.
Yes, he really was. He knew how to handle. He knew how to talk to people and handle. And he liked the attention, and he was good at it. played right into what he was doing. But yeah, Babe Ruth. So anyway, Otani, man, same. I mean, that's crazy though that he's even getting close to the same kind of numbers.
Well, Babe ended up not pitching like toward the end of his career. He was just a fielder and a hitter.
I think he played a couple of different positions actually.
I
I
know
want to say he played catcher some too. I think.
I want to say he played right field quite a bit.
I don't remember though. I could be mistaken.
That was before my time. Who's paying attention to that?
All right, now what do you talk about now? You want college? You want NFL? You want NBA? I got a little bit of something from everything. What you want? What do you want to talk about?
Well, man, let's talk about some NCAA news and notes. What do you say?
NCAA. Oh, the other thing I got in that was I got two things actually.
Game day.
Game day schedule.
Game day, and I think we're going to see who game day is a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little partial to, maybe.
We'll see here. What do you think?
Well, week 1.
Ohio State and Texas.
Ohio State. Now, can you blame?
I mean, no. I mean, 1 versus 2. You know
Come
what I mean?
on, man. Come on. You can't blame them.
Can't be.
Week
Can't be
2,
for that one.
Auburn versus Texas A&M.
Is that true? That can't be right.
Is that the best? Is that the best game that week?
I thought they announced them like each.
I thought they did too.
Hang on a minute. I want to research this a little bit more. Hold on. Because I was thinking.
Because what if you get to Clemson versus Georgia Tech in week 9 and both of them suck?
What if another 1 versus 2 plays? Well, here it is. They put it out. Get week 1. Oh, they only put out week 1.
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
So the rest of this is just a guess.
Could be. College football schedule. College football news. Yeah, okay. I only see 1 on here. Yeah, week 1. Columbus. Trip to Texas to Ohio State. Lee Cisco Corso's final show back where he first made headgear history.
Is he going to be there? Because he's like 90-something.
I think this is his last show.
But I thought his last show was last year. Remember, they made a big deal out of it? Making another big deal out of it, huh?
It says, we celebrate Lee Corso's final show back where he first made headgear history. So I think this must be his final show. I don't know. Let's look at the schedule a little bit because
I feel like
let's see week 2.
Week 2, they're saying it should be Auburn, Texas A&M. Is that the best game in week 2?
Hang on a minute. Let's see here. Well, shoot. Golly, they played week 1's played over like freaking 4 days here. Hang on. There's so many games. I gotta be able to sort this better. This is nuts. Hang on. I can sort by top 25. Here we go. All right, week 2. Let's see what we got. We got Michigan, Oklahoma. We got Iowa State. I think Michigan will be better than that one.
I think Iowa State is a great game every year.
I don't see anything better than that. My vote would be Oklahoma, Michigan. I don't know. Michigan coming in ranked 14th. What do you think about them this year? They got that real, like, big five-star quarterback supposed to be.
Yeah, the one that went to LSU and then ended up Dave Portnoy or whatever got him to go to.
Oh, is that guy? Yeah, I think that is that guy. Yeah, Portnoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portnoy got him there. That's right.
I think Dale or Coach Lee could probably tell you more about that. Was Coach Lee in? Is he an LSU fan? I feel like he is.
I don't know. I don't know
I
about
know.
college. He's a
Yeah,
Mavs fan and
he's a
Cowboys
Mavs and a
fan.
Cowboy fan. For some reason, I was thinking he was an LSU fan.
I want to say he's a Texas fan.
Oh, he is a Texas fan. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. You're right.
I think so.
Dale's the LSU fan.
Yeah, Dale's LSU.
I'm getting my black guys mixed up. Sorry.
Georgia, Tennessee in week 3. Arkansas, Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Texas A&M and Notre Dame. That was going to be Florida, LSU. That might be a good one right there. That's probably your game day right there. Florida, LSU. Week 3. Week 4, let's see. Anything big time here? You got your ESPN app pulled out looking?
I do, but I can't figure out how to find.
Go to scores instead of schedule. And then you can sort better. Golly, week 4 doesn't look very good. Auburn, Oklahoma, but both of them might suck, and one of them probably is going to suck. So I don't know. Florida, Miami, that might be a good one. Miami, Florida, that's probably.
All right, man. Let's see. Where are we at? What week?
Week 4.
Week 4.
Yeah.
You got Syracuse, Clemson, Oregon State, Oregon. Week 4 is usually like rivalry week. So you got like Florida, Miami.
That'd be a good one. That's a good one, probably. That's probably the best one.
Florida, Miami.
Yeah, I don't really see. Yeah.
Purdue, Notre Dame.
Yeah. Oklahoma, Auburn. Like I said, both those might suck. So I think Oklahoma's going to be better. They got the tier quarterback or whatever. He's supposed to be pretty good.
I would probably pick Florida, Miami for the week 4, man.
That's probably what I would do, yeah. Week 5, let's see. Notre Dame, Arkansas. There you go.
Well, LSU, Ole Miss. LSU's ranked 9th right now, and Ole Miss is ranked 21st. So you figure if they both end up doing what they're supposed to be doing, that could be a top 10 matchup right there.
Well, you also have Oregon, Penn State. That's number 7 versus number 2 right now.
Yeah, Notre Dame versus Arkansas, baby. Come on, game day. Come on, game day. This right here.
Alabama and Georgia, bro. Right? They're going to go there. You know what I mean?
What week is this? This is week 5 or week 4?
Yeah, 5.
Week 5. So we're 4-0 right now. So they really need to come and watch us spank Notre Dame right here.
Oh, my God.
I do not believe that, by the way. Anybody who's listening to this, I don't believe that.
No, they'll probably show Oregon, Penn State, or no.
I think we'll be 3-1 when we get to Notre Dame.
Maybe.
No, we will. We'll beat our first Alabama, A&M, or whoever it is. We'll beat Arkansas State. I think Ole Miss will beat us, and then we'll beat Memphis.
I hope you're right.
We'll be 3-1 going up against Notre Dame.
I hope you're right.
And then we get embarrassed by Notre Dame, and we will start our conference season. I guess Ole Miss starts our conference season, but we'll start our conference season, and we will get shellacked every other ball game.
Possible. All right, week 6. Texas and Florida. If that goes right, Florida could be really high ranked right there.
Yeah.
Now, Alabama Vanderbilt rematch from last year. Vandy took them down, remember?
I do remember that. Yeah.
The rematch.
I don't think that interests Game Day, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so either. Of course, they wish they'd have been there last year, I bet you.
Oh man, come on. So we on week 6?
Yeah, I don't see anything worth a crap this week.
On week 6, you got Texas, Florida.
Miami and I said that one. Miami, Florida State. If
Miami,
Florida State does anything.
wins. Wisconsin, Michigan.
Yeah, Texas, Florida probably. That's about the only one that week.
Texas Tech and Houston, Kentucky and Georgia. Ooh, you got Boise State, Notre Dame. Boise State's 25 right now. Let's say they get there week 6 and they're like 4-0 or 5-0, something like that. They might be able to pull in a game day.
Maybe.
And it's at Notre Dame. You know, Game Day loves going to touchdown Jesus.
Both these teams will be undefeated probably.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. We'll go one more week. Week 7.
Week 7.
OU, Texas.
OU, Texas is a pretty good one. I don't see anything that's really Arkansas, Tennessee. We beat them last year. That
don't mean Game Day wants to see you. Ohio State, Illinois. That should be a pretty big matchup. Indiana and Oregon. That might be all right. Indiana's, what's his name's going to have to.
Yeah, if they can do what they did last year, if they can be there, that'll be interesting, man. That'll be really interesting.
South Carolina, LSU. Woo. That's a good one.
The least attractive game is this Ohio State, Illinois game. Like,
they're both going to be highly ranked, though, but yeah, Belima.
Who wants to watch that, man?
Florida and Texas A&M.
All right, now you got me interested. Week 8.
That's quite a bit. That's quite a few in that week. Week 8. Okay, I'll go one more with you.
Tennessee, Alabama.
OU, South Carolina. SMU and Clemson.
USC, Notre Dame.
Ole Miss and Georgia.
What's the word on USC this year? I know they're not ranked right now, but are they?
They always get really good recruits.
Is Lincoln Riley going to actually do something?
He's on the hot seat. You know what I mean?
I feel like he's been on the hot seat since he got there.
Yeah. Well, his dumb butt shouldn't have left Oklahoma in the middle of the night like a
fugitive.
Yeah.
Well,
like a cow thief. All right. Well, moving on then. We'll see what they do. But first week, Ohio State, Texas.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick on that game yet? He's picking in that one. I know you picking.
Ohio State, Texas. Yeah.
Yeah. Who you picking in that one?
I'll probably.
I'm probably root for Texas, which is. Ugh.
I'll probably root for the SEC to win in that one, but it won't really be. I'm rooting for Texas. I'm rooting for the SEC. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really rooting for Texas, so nobody.
Yeah,
that'd make a good T-shirt. Not really rooting for Texas.
True. What else for NCAA? I saw that they come out with the new eras tournament, the basketball tournament out in Vegas, where they pay everybody $1 million and
winner gets $2 million.
Winner gets another $1 million. So they released they expanded it to 18 teams.
Yeah, there's a little part of me that's a little upset Arkansas is not on this list.
Well,
because there's some really good teams in here.
I don't know. It seems like Coach Cal don't like to play like your regular tournaments, like Maui, and for some reason he doesn't like doing it. I don't know why. Like I figured, the more tournaments you play, the more you're used to tournament type play, But
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know the reason why, but I feel like these are some really good teams. You got Kansas, St. John's, Houston, Iowa State, Michigan, Gonzaga, Alabama, Auburn, Creighton, Baylor, Notre Dame, Rutgers, Oregon, San Diego State, Syracuse, Tennessee, Maryland, and UNLV. And I can name 3 or 4 schools that you could take out and put in Arkansas and make this tournament better. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how come Notre Dame, Rutgers, and UNLV got in.
Well, Rutgers, don't they have like the top recruit this year or something? Or one of the top recruits?
No, they had the 2 guys last year. I think they got another player this year, but he's not like the 2 they had last year.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of last year then.
Last year they had the 2.
I thought Rutgers was the one that they picked somebody up, and you told me, you were like, watch out for Rutgers. They're going to be really good. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else.
That was probably last year, and they weren't very good, which is surprising because they got 2 NBA dudes on their team.
Well,
they couldn't play together.
Are they still there?
No, they went to the league. What's his name? One of them's that Ace Bailey guy. You know, the guy that
oh, yeah.
Tried to get to go where he wanted to go or whatever, ended up in Utah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, UNLV, Maryland, Rutgers, and Notre Dame. And that's pretty well. Iowa State's a little bit questionable. Like any of those teams, you could take them out and put in Arkansas, and this tournament gets better.
Iowa State's been pretty good last few years.
And this is a good tournament. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to watch every minute of this. This is some good teams.
These are some good teams, man.
These are some good teams, and they're going to go home with $1 million, win or lose. They win, they get $2 million.
I'm interested to see how good Houston's going to be, and St. John's in Michigan. I'm anxious to see kind of how those teams look.
I'm interested to know, say Kansas and St. John's play each other for the championship. Yep. Kansas wins it, St. John's loses. Okay. Mm-hmm. So are they going to take their $1 million and their $2 million and split it up between the players that are on the bench right now? Or are they going to stick that in their collective for next season?
No, it goes in the collective. They don't go. I don't think.
See,
it goes in the pocket.
I'd be like, boys, y'all win this $100,000 for the top. You know, my top 10 players going to get $100,000 each. That way, you get them out there playing their butts off in this tournament, man.
I don't know. That might just make them lazy. I don't know. They get enough money as it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's for the school. It's supposed to help the schools and stuff.
You can't talk about college without talking about the NBA, and the Christmas Day matchups came out. What do you think?
I think it's always the same old teams, man.
They always put LeBron out there. I
don't know. This is good games. You know, the Wolves and the Nuggets, that should be a good game.
That should be a good game because, I mean, and don't you have the Spurs playing somebody? Yeah, Spurs are at the Thunder. So you got Chet going against Victor.
Yeah. You get to see your Mavs. How about that, Mavs Warriors?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how they're going to do this year. I'm interested. See, I'm not rooting for the Lakers, but I am really interested to see what kind of shape Doncic is in and how much of a difference it makes in his ball game. If it's going to help with him staying on the floor more instead of, seems like he's never plagued with anything serious, but it seems like he's always got something that's like tweaked, Yeah. He hasn't been 100% going into the playoffs, and I don't know how long.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested because he might be able to carry LeBron to another championship. I'm telling you, LeBron don't get it this year. He ain't getting another one. He better ride Luka as far as he can ride him. That's what I'm saying.
He probably will. I don't know. We'll see. Like you said, I wanted to see how healthy that he stays, and is he going to be as committed to defense as he is to his body now? Is he more committed all around?
See, now they always say that the reason that he was a traffic cone on defense was because He gave so much on offense.
Uh,
Well, okay,
Water.
you're in shape now, so that's not an excuse. You still end up being a traffic cone on defense, and I'm sorry, man, but where's the drive? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna use him as an example, and I feel like guys our age always use him as an example. But take Mike for example. Okay, he come in one year and led the league in offensive scoring. And they say, oh, yeah, but he can't play defense. So he made defensive player of the year the next year, and he's made the all defensive team, like, I don't know, 20 something years in a row. Like he retired and he was still making the all defensive team. So, I mean, where's your drive at? If you got one end of the court mastered, let's work on the other end. You know what I mean? Let's work on becoming a better defender. Let's lock some people down, Let's work on our rotation a little bit. Let's rotate. And when you get blown by, don't look at the other guys around you and like, where's my help?
Speaking of Michael Jordan, did you watch any of The Last Dance? Did you watch that?
I watched all 10 episodes of it, yes.
Yeah, did you watch the Luke Longley one that they did? They come out with?
Oh, no, I didn't know they came out with a Luke Longley one.
Yeah, they came out, the missing video or whatever. Well, it was crazy because they did leave him out. Like it wasn't he was watching the show, waiting to see him being all involved and everything, and it never happened. It was like, what the heck? I was there. I played too, So they did one like just for him. Okay. But it was like their excuse was, well, he was over in Australia and it was hard to get to him and with him or what, but
Oh yeah, because
they just left him off.
They don't have this thing called Zoom or anything like that.
I was like, "What the heck?"
Like, dude, I can't do this show today because you're all the way in Missouri and I'm here in Arkansas. So we just.
So it was pretty good. It was, just about his side of the story and kind of where he came from and how he ended up on that team.
Do you think they purposely left him out?
I don't think so because it wasn't.
You think Mike was did the whole Isaiah Thomas thing again, where he's like, "Don't be putting Luke Longley in"?
No, because Mike comes on and talks too. He's in it, and he talks and he talks about Luke. He says, "Yeah, Luke should have been in it. He should have, he was definitely a big part of the team and all that." But him and Mike, he didn't like. He says I didn't like him. I didn't like Michael Jordan. I didn't like him. He was an asshole. And Luke wasn't that kind of guy. He was real laid back. He's a surfer from Australia.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
He was like the 7th pick in the draft or something like that. But his personality was not. He even says I wasn't a killer like Michael was.
Yeah.
Because that's not who I was. I was happy-go-lucky. Like for a long time, he didn't even really think he was good enough to do anything. He just played because he was tall. And then it was like he was in the Olympics or something, and he was like, I'm pretty good. And he actually started trying and stuff, and he was pretty good, dude. But that whole story was pretty cool. And they talked to all of them, they talked to Kerr and a couple other ones. Michael was on there talking. Scotty was on there. Him and Scotty were pretty close, apparently. But anyway, yeah, you should check it out. I think I saw it on YouTube. So YouTube it. Anyway, what else for the NBA? Oh, the Hall of Fame inductees came out. Did you see this?
Yeah, and
let me double check this list because I
have a problem with 2 people on this list if this list is correct.
Oh my gosh. Let me guess. Dwight Howard is one of them.
No. Dwight Howard in his prime was a man-child. He really was.
Okay.
He was quite studly when he was young in his career and in his prime. He did not he didn't live up to what I feel like he could have been. But he never got put on that great team either. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem with Dwight Howard. I got a problem with Danny Crawford. Why are
But
we
I
putting
mean, he's a legendary referee.
why are we putting the enemy in the Hall of Fame? I don't know why we're putting.
I think it's kind of weird too, but I can understand it because he was such a known
yeah.
referee. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they got another known referee that got busted fixing games and stuff. They're not going to put him in the Hall of Fame. It's the referee, man. Don't put the are there referees in the NFL Hall of Fame?
I'm just saying, do you think Michael Jordan would have had so many points and so many fouls called against him and stuff if it hadn't been for Danny Crawford? And them going, yes, if Michael gets touched, put him on the line.
Yeah, well, I think any ref could have done that.
So probably the NBA stars out there would not be who they are if it were for the referees.
And then Billy Donovan.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
I just feel like
I don't understand that either.
I thought to get into the Hall of Fame, you had to be retired. Isn't Billy still coaching?
No, I don't think he is right now. I don't know what he's doing right now, to be honest with you. He's not at the Bulls anymore, is he?
I think he is.
Well, this is just bio. They said 2-time NCAA national champion coach, consecutive national titles 06-07, 500 total victories at Florida and Marshall.
Yeah, but this is the NBA Hall of Fame, not the NCAA Hall of Fame.
After his collegiate success, he transitioned to the NBA, coaching the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Chicago Bulls to over 400 wins. Former Providence College point guard under Hall of Famer Rick Pitino was named SEC Coach of the Year 3 times, was inducted into the College Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. So 9 years ago, they put him in the college basketball.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think he deserves to be in the College Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But 400 wins while you're in the NBA and you don't have a title.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on a second, because they announced 17 finalists.
Okay.
Here's these. The ones that we have on our list here are the ones that got picked.
Okay.
But tell me this: if you put this person above him.
Oh wait. So there's 7 people that didn't get picked. Well, that's not exactly true because the 2008 U.S. Olympic men's basketball team got in. The whole freaking team got in.
Yeah, the team celebration. Or what do they call it? It's a specific thing. I don't know. Anyway, so you had
8 people didn't get picked for the Hall of Fame.
No. Well, there's men's and women.
You said 17 in total, right?
This story says there was 17 finalists.
Okay.
And then it has this list down here. And it's like Carmelo and Danny Crawford and Billy Donovan.
Sure.
Mark Few. Okay. See, he's not ever been in. He's coached at Gonzaga for 400 years. I don't know why he's
never even been in the NBA. Why was he an assistant coach or something? Why does your
he's done a lot of it. Well, he's probably part of that Olympic team or something. He's always at the Olympics. Olympic teams.
All right.
Jerry Welsh. I don't remember who he even is. He was a coach. Buck Williams. You remember Buck?
I do remember Buck Williams.
I remember playing for Portland. Yeah. He played other teteams. He played.
So Danny Crawford gives him Buck Williams camp. That's what you said.
That's what I'm telling you.
All right.
Jennifer Azzi, I don't know. A women's player. Did not get in. There was a women's veteran committee finalist. Molly Boland, she didn't get in. International committee finalist. I can't even say that guy's name. And then contributor committee finalist was Mickey Arison. He got in. And then Tal Brody. I don't know who that is.
It sounds like a wrestler.
Yeah. So that was the ones that were.
I feel like this is a very weak class.
Well, I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, maybe they're already in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. There might be a lot of these guys in the Hall of Fame already that I don't, let's go look it up. Let's see here. Hang on.
There should be a list of who's not in the Hall of Fame.
No. Who's not?
In the basketball, in the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame.
That should be. How about that?
Okay, well, that might be where I'm getting confused. Maybe this is just the Basketball Hall of Fame. Maybe it's not the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame. If it's just the Basketball Hall of Fame, then I got no problem with Billy Donovan being in there. But they have a college basketball Hall of Fame. So this
is the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame.
Okay. All right. Well, I got it. Yeah, the Billy Donovan thing don't bother me as much then.
Okay, here we go. Here's the list of some guys. Chauncey Billups.
Not in the Hall of Fame.
Not in the Hall of Fame yet. Unless he might have went in last year. This was 2023. Dang it. Let me go back.
I feel like Chauncey Billups did go in last year.
I feel like he did too as soon as I saw that. As of 2025. How about that? Here we go. This was in 2024. December 2024, they put this one out. Let's see. Carmelo, which got in. Dwight Howard, who got in. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, man. LaMarcus had a good career, man.
5 All-NBA selections, 7 All-Stars, 47th in points, 60th in rebounds.
He was almost a carbon copy of the Admiral.
Shawn Kemp.
They probably haven't let Shawn Kemp in because they can't afford all the tickets he needs for all the babies that he has around the country.
Amari Stoudemire.
Wow.
Blake Griffin. These numbers are, I don't know. He had a pretty good 5-year run there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, the majority of his game was dunking on people.
Joe Johnson.
What? Joe Johnson?
Joe ought to be a Hall of Famer, I feel like.
We're putting in Billy Donovan before Joe Johnson?
We only had 1 All-NBA selection, 7 All-Stars, 49th in points, 72nd in assists. Top 50 scorer in NBA history.
That ought to get you into the Hall right there, huh?
Anthony Hardaway.
Wow.
That's kind of surprising, actually. But again, it didn't seem like he played very long.
No.
He was really good when he played. Sean Merriman. Remember Sean Marion?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot that funny quick shot 3-pointer. He looked like he fastest release in the West, man.
Yeah, we did.
Derrick Rose. Feel like he could have got in probably. Jermaine O'Neal.
I feel like some of these players just haven't been retired long enough. Like
Zach Randolph.
Yeah. Randolph played last year, didn't he?
Latrell Sprewell.
Latrell ain't ever getting in. He choked his coach. That ain't gonna happen.
Rasheed Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace is not in the Hall of Fame. Wow. He even has some titles.
1 NBA title, 4 All-Stars, 43rd in blocks.
Man.
Kevin Johnson.
KJ's not in the Hall of Fame. We're letting in Billy Donovan.
What?
And Danny Crawford before we let in Kevin Johnson.
Dude, that's robbery.
That is straight up robbery, dude.
That sucks, man. John Wall. Mark Gasol. Like, he ain't been retired long now. He just retired like
I don't feel like
a year ago or something.
I feel like some of these guys, like when they've been retired 10 years or so, they'll get
My
in.
boy, Tom Chambers, is not in the Hall of Fame, man. Come on. What we doing?
Got the greatest dunk in NBA history. And he can't get into the Hall. But we're going to let in Danny Crawford and Billy Donovan.
Yeah, I know, right? Darren Williams. Rolando Blackman. Come on, man. Andre
Iguodala.
That guy. Richard Hamilton.
Rip ain't in. He had a pretty good career.
Kemba Walker.
And
Bill Laimbeer.
Bill Laimbeer, isn't it? I'm kind of happy about that. It's good to know we're keeping out.
That's a bull, man. No, man. He's like the all-time NBA villain. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to be in there in the villain section, but in there.
Not only that, but he did some coaching in the WNBA too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know if it says anything about it right there, but Carlos Boozer, yeah. Stephon Marbury.
What? Stephon Marbury's not in the Hall?
Short career, man. Pesha Stojakovic. Larry Nance.
Larry Nance.
I can't believe Larry Nance ain't in the Hall. He got some good stats too. Anyway, there you go. That's 30 of them I went through.
Well,
that's wild.
We say bull crap to this Hall of Fame list right here. Bull crap.
For sure. All right, let's see. What else we got, man? We almost an hour in here.
Well, we got some NFL news and notes.
Let's just talk about a few things I saw. One, the old Cam Little 70-yard field goal.
Holy crap, what a field goal, dude.
Man. I hate it longer, too.
I hate the kicking game. I do. I hate the kicking game, but it is important to have a good kicker on your team, and they are valuable. Because it's like Matt said, if you got a good kickoff returner, I mean, all he's got to do is get it, 3/4 of the way up the field. No Cam Little, kick your field goal,
Yeah, I know it. Saw that. Did you see CeeDee Lamb?
Yes, I saw CeeDee
get trucked by the ref. What?
What I saw? I saw CeeDee Lamb get a penalty and not even be playing in the ball game. That's what I saw. I saw CeeDee Lamb got a penalty in the ball game that he was in street clothes in. That's what I saw.
Hey, Coach, I want you to set CD out this game, all right? We don't want anybody getting injured, okay? Just keep him on the sideline. Keep him over there safe. All right, no problem.
What is the ref blind? He just run right into CeeDee Lamb.
CD is supposed to be over there.
What
supposed to be out of that white stuff.
What an idiot.
That was crazy. Dak Prescott came out and said Cowboys going to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, well, I think he got into Jerry's medication because I haven't seen anything that tells me that the Cowboys are going to the NFC Championship. But I think that's what you want. You don't want your quarterback coming in and saying, "Oh, we'd be lucky if we make the playoffs." That's the last thing you really want your quarterback to be saying to the press.
Are we ready to retire Shadur's number?
He had a good preseason game. He did okay. He did.
Everybody saw, look at, the 144 pick. Yeah, everybody, you dummies. Like, bro, he went like 12 for 24 with a couple touchdowns or something. He's not.
What you want, if you're the Cleveland Browns, what you want from Shedeur Sanders is you want him to be really impressive in these preseason ball games, and then maybe, just maybe, you might be able to trade him for some more key pieces that you need for your team. That's kind of what I think might be going on right here.
Yep. I think I just lost my voice.
Uh-oh. And let's see. What else? Razorbacks are going into fall camp. I hear Taylor Green is killing it. He also made the comment because they asked him what the difference was between this year's O-line and last year's O-line. And his comment is that he thinks that this O-line cares more.
Yeah, I heard that.
What do you think about that? You think so they didn't give a crap that he was getting his butt whooped last year?
I don't know. That says a lot, doesn't it? Without saying much.
Yeah. Well, they got him to expand on what he was saying there, And what he was saying is like after a play's over, they're coming to him and asking him, like, where are you feeling pressure from? Did you feel pressure that time? And then if he says, yeah, I felt something from the right, they talk over there on the right side. What's going on? Why was he feeling pressure from that side?
Yeah.
So that's good that there's some communication going on within the offensive line and everything. But, this is crap we really need to get ironed out in the preseason.
Mm-hmm. Apparently Mike Washington's going to win the Heisman, so.
Well, what's his name? Is it Braylon Russell or Braden Russell?
Braylon. He's on some sort of watch list at the beginning of the season. They're watching the wrong dude.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice if we had two dudes. That would be nice. We had that one time. We had a Darren McFadden and a Felix Jones. That was really nice to have in the backfield.
Yep. Yeah, not much going on with Arkansas right now.
No, KJ Jackson looks like he's the second string backup, and Grayson Wilson, which I believe he came from Conway, freshman, did really good for the Wampus Cats last year. He's going to be your third string. But they're already talking like KJ Jefferson is the guy next year. And if you're Grayson Wilson, you may not hang around if you know that they've already made up their mind. So
yeah. Well, KJ waited 2 years. So yeah.
And running back, they got Braylon starting with Mike Washington behind him, and Rodney Hill still around. He's going to back up the backup.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mike Washington's your starting running back.
You're pretty sold on this guy, huh?
I'm telling you, man. There's been like 3-4 coaches that have brought him up for no reason other than to be like, that guy's a stud. That guy, the Sorey and Taylor were doing their interview, and they were talking about the summer, like competitions and stuff that they do. Mike wins everything. Long jump, broad jump, whatever they're doing, Mike's winning. Okay. They asked Sam, they said, what's it out at the scrimmage or whatever? That's like the first thing they asked him. He was like, Mike Washington. So I'm not the only one, man. They're talking this guy up big time. I don't know how true it is or if they just blowing smoke, but they definitely blowing smoke right now for him.
And then as far as our running backs go, man, we got a red shirt senior, we got a red shirt sophomore, we got a red shirt senior. We got we got some upperclassmen in our wide receiver. But I don't know. It'd be interesting, man. None of these guys.
Yeah. We'll see.
None of these guys really made a name for themselves last year, so it's going to be, it's going to be interesting to see who the go-to is going to be.
I think Omega Blake.
What a name!
Sharp,
what a name, Omega. That's
I
a
don't know.
dad. That's a dad who was proud of his son. We're gonna name him Omega.
Everybody was talking up Antonio Jordan earlier in the camp, so we'll see.
Well, right now they got him like way back in the depth chart, but he is just a freshman, man.
Yeah, this is not. You know,
I know it's not starting day depth chart. It just gives
right.
you an idea or whatever.
This was created before camp started. I think.
They got Fernando playing left guard, Kittler playing center. I don't know, man.
I think what's his name?
I'm kind of nervous about our right tackle being a freshman.
Kobe or something like that. Yeah, but do you see that big? That's that big dude. You see
I
how big
know
that guy
I
is?
know his size, but it's a little bit different going up against an SEC edge rusher
Yeah.
than what he's been facing in high school.
Yeah, we got a couple other linemen too that might get to play some, like a Marion Harris, and we still got Blackstock.
I got a question for you. Can you tell me what the name of our long snapper is?
Let me find it. Ashton. His name's Ashton. What's the matter with you? Hello. No go.
How do you say his last name? I'd be scared I would say it wrong.
What's up, Nago?
It was yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nago. Ngo is his last name.
It's
Bingo.
probably no or something like that.
Bingo was his name. Ngo.
Yeah, I don't know. See, this is wrong, bro. This thing got Satania still on here as the kick returner. That ain't right.
Yeah.
He's over in Oklahoma.
That's too bad too. We could really.
All right, man. Hit me with your joke of the day. What you got?
Joke of the day.
Yep.
I forgot I was supposed to think of a joke of the day.
Okay. I got one for you.
Okay.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
I knew what it was. I knew what it was. I'd figured it out.
Gummy bear.
Yeah. You know why? Do you know why frogs are really good at getting things done? Because they hop to it.
Okay. I was gonna say jump to it, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. That's not right. That's good. That's good.
I got another one for you when we get off the air. It's not. I can't tell you on that.
Okay. All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
No, man. Good Monday show. Talked about some stuff.
Sorry about my voice again.
That's all right. We'll get some shorts out when Big stops doing his Barry White impressions. We'll do some.
Hey, I just talk like this all the time.
Hey, baby.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. I went to church. I went to church last night with a friend of mine, and I went to a Sunday evening service. And when I walked in, I was the youngest person in the room. Okay. Lots of older people. And the lady in front of me, when I sat down, everybody just happy to see me. Lady in front of me, when I sat down, said, "We're so happy that you're here." And I said, "Not you are until I start singing, and then you're not. You're not going to be happy anymore."
Wow.
But they seem very nice. They seem very nice.
Okay.
It was old school service. Like we sang out of the hymnals and stuff. It was funny too because they was like, "Open your hymnal to 514," and we opened it up, and it was like, "Oh," and then I shut my book, and Travis looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, I know this song." And then he called the next one, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh," and I shut the book. I know this song. Yeah. So they were all old hymns that I knew. You know.
There you go.
Lacey cried. It was wonderful.
Okay. All right. Well, I will. Guess I'll talk to you later. I don't know is there anything on tonight? By the way, remind me. I have a genius idea to tell you too. So let's get out of here, and we'll see everybody back on Wednesday. Right? Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody hanging out, and we'll catch you later.
Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.